Well, I thank God for being live with my fish fam again. I hope y'all can hear me. Jason, Nisi. Hello, guys. Whew. When things get disabled, you don't know how they get disabled, but they get disabled. But it's good to be with you guys tonight. Hope everybody's been having a wonderful day. It's been a crazy day for me, but I'm glad to be alive. Hello, everyone, my wonderful fish fam. So, I know Nisi's going to share it on Facebook for me. And if y'all will share it and click the like button and everything, we'll get this stream going. Thanks for holding out. I hope the technical difficulty signs come down when I deleted the scheduled event. I had to go into all the settings on my OSB, and somehow the microphone had gotten disabled. And I don't know how that happened, but I finally found it. Hello, Let Relaxo, Corona Ken, South Florida African Cichlids, Ken Lee, Dion. Hello, Dion. Glad you're alive and here. Thank you. Sergeant Tank, you see how happy you made Dion? You should feel good about yourself. Chris Guston is in the house. Yay! You've been gone so long. I hope you're doing really well and healed up and kicking it with the kids and the fam. Why do I keep fish? Why do you keep fish? And then what's next for me? I've been going through some growth the last month, and I'm excited about it. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to the fish fam. And let me see if this, yeah, this is all the way back. So I'm going to shrink my head down just a little bit. Supporting Corey at Aquarium Co-op tonight. Everybody give Chris Guston a hand clap. He's been gone for several months. Yay! Welcome back, Chris. Okay, Nisi says I'm back. Shared and shared and shared all around. Aka, Susan, time. Thank you, Nisi. Hi, April. Oh, April Shaw. Jimmy H is in the house. Hello, Jimmy. I sure have been enjoying your live streams and your beautiful family and your beautiful tanks. Dean is in the house. Hello, my sweetheart, Dean and Fish Fam. King Lee, yay, he's giving Chris a hand clap. Yay. If y'all don't know Chris Guston, check out his channel. He has brackish tank and some freshwater fish, and he has a figure eight puffer, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. And some gobies and I forget, cichlids, some kind of labs, I think. Dion says hit that like button. Thank you, Dion. Let me see if I can find my own like button. When you go live, sometimes it's different from scheduled events, and it's different. I'm going to put you all on intermission for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, thanks for hanging in there. I'm back. I'm back. I just had to hear my voice. No, I was checking my mic, making sure it is working. Let me find my chat box again. Wow, we got Kevin Hyatt in the house. Sergeant is. What's live streaming? LOL. It's an evil of life, Jeremy. Oh, we have Kim Sath, or I intend to do the Operation Better Rescue. Thank you. We've got uh, the rest of today and Wednesday. It's going to close out for the 31st, but y'all can rescue a beta. You can rescue as many betas as you want. You know, it was just a little period there. I guess it was almost all month long. So Jimmy caught a hold of that at Shishimi Whiskey, and he caught a comment that I made and hashtagged Operation Better Rescue, and I extended it to May the 31st. Triple Ten's in the house. She's back. Kevin says, Kenley, they disqualified you and your control plus V. Welcome back. I love hearing your voice too. Thanks, Dion. Jimmy H. Susan, you're using YouTube or Hangouts? I'm using YouTube right now, and my OBS, somehow the driver to my audio on my webcam became disabled, and I have shut down, I have restarted, I have opened and closed two different encoders. I opened up my webcam by itself in audio, did a test audio and video, and it was working. So it was in the encoder somehow got disabled. Eileen Queen's in the house. Hello, Darcy. What is Better Rescue? Kevin Hyatt asked. We just invited all of the fish fam to go to your local Walmart, Petco, PetSmart, local fish store, and rescue a beta out of that little 1-inch cup, and bring it home, put it in, at least rescue it out of that little 1.5 inches of water that it's in, and bring it home and put it in at least a 2-gallon container, put a heater in it, put a filter in it, feed it, love it, and give it a brand new healthy life. That's Operation Better Rescue. Yes, Chris, we get mad when we see them in the cup, and we're also aware that if you buy them from your store, they will restock more. We are aware of that. But we just want to give, just like any fish that you would buy in an aquarium, most of those tanks at least have enough volume and space for the fish to live healthy in, but the betas are in this little nasty, dirty water for months and months and months on the shelf. And I encourage get the worst looking one. Dead Boy New York City's in the house. Yay. Rob Hicks is in the house. Hello. Yay. Let me see. Chris says he loves Operation Better Rescue. I get so mad when I see them in the cup. Kevin Hyatt says, just let the 3-year-old nephew feed the fish tanks with his first little girlfriend. I don't think I need to feed the rest of the week. Kevin, I have experienced that with my grandson. Yes, I have. Yep, might want to do a couple water changes there. Rob Hicks says, yay, Chris, good to see you. Chris Hyatt says, looks like I participated in the Better Rescue without knowing. Ha ha, good. Dead Boy said, the Beto I rescued him recognizes me when I come into the room, even if I don't feed him. It's very cool. Yes, it is cool because betas and some of the larger cichlids, are very, Okay, I'm sorry. I got a notification. Forgive me. I'm as bad as some of the other fish family, getting sidetracked and easily distracted. Won't mention any names, Mr. Science Geek. Oh, but anyway, when we got busy minds, we get distracted really easily. April, I'll read your message in a few minutes. But yeah, they have personality, and mine was so mean. I was getting ready to change my mind about rescuing him. But he's kind of settled down with the guppies, and now he thinks he's a guppy. He chased and almost killed my Corridora. He hunted him down. The betta I rescued him recognizes me. Okay, did boy. Awesome. Congratulations. Rob Hicks says, go, Susan. Go. Go, Susan. Go. Love you, girl. Rob Hicks. Thank you so much. And I appreciate all of the personal messages every one of y'all have been sending me. It really has lifted my spirits. It's motivated me. It's pushed me forward. I kind of was in a slump for a couple months and didn't realize I was in a slump. But now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling organized. I'm feeling like I've taken charge of my fish rooms, my fish tanks, my fish quantity that I have. By the way, Susan, I got my SLC sticker. Thanks. You're welcome, Chris. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad it got there okay. Nisi, off topic. The tank I supposed to pick up over the weekend was sold out right from under me. So much for coworker hookup. Still in the lookout for a 20 long. Sorry, Nisi. I know you're going to find another one, and it's going to be even a better deal than the one that was sold out from under you. Be hopeful, be encouraged, and I just have a feeling. Corona Ken, Susan, how many stickers have you sent out so far? I believe I've sent out about 35 stickers. Mailed 3 today. Dead boys feeling with you, Nisi. Aw, that sucks. Rob Hicks says, hi, Nisi. How's the new tank doing? LOL. Rob Hicks Aquariums. Too soon, man. Too soon. He did it on purpose. Everybody likes picking on Nisi. April finally got the email sent to you. That's what that was. Okay, thank you, April. If it's not too long, I'll go ahead and read it. Kevin Hyatt, all you do is send me an email right here to score48@yahoo.com. Get and include your mailing address, and I will be glad to send one to you. Is Mr. Science Geek in the house yet? I should have sent him an email. Sherry Swinney. Hello, Sherry. Pet Supplies Plus started their $1 a gallon sale tomorrow. Yes, they do. Here in Alabama as well. June the 1st, it's $1 a gallon, and I have to check back to find out what sizes that they're doing, because I'd really like to get a 55 gallon and set up my first community tank. And I want some angels from Michael's fish room, and y'all help me pick out some community fish. I have plenty of Corridoras, but I might get a pleco, the dwarf plecos. Trying to catch up with you guys. April Shaw. Oh my gosh. I almost flooded my first tank. Bad thing is, it was the 60. Too many irons in the fire. April, I've done that before, and if you know Brian, I forget his new name, Captain Savage, on 2 live streams that I've watched him on, he's almost flood, and once he did flood the room with his water changes. Priscilla's in the house. Hello, Priscilla. Hey, baby. I'm excited for you guys tomorrow night. Join Priscilla MK tomorrow night. I believe you said 6 p.m. Central. Correct me if I'm wrong. All girls, Fish Fam, live stream. Yes, Chris, I still have the pond, and if I get my
Happy Memorial Day, everybody.
video set up,
Happy
I can
Memorial
probably
Day,
show you an
everyone.
update of it.
Goldfish mini pond
Can
update
y'all see it?
after a
Well, I don't want you to hear the audio on the. That's the water change that I just did on the 20-gallon goldfish mini pond that's on my front porch with a Whisper EX20 hang on the back filter. I give them floating pellets right now. I do have some sinking pellets. I'm showing you the plants that I also water with the old dirty fish water. So, back to the main me. Fish Person Vlogs in there. Hello. There's Mr. Science Geek. Hey, y'all. Been lurking for a while. Been trying to get my headphones to connect. Darn technology. Well, I was 15 to 20 minutes late, Rick, because I couldn't get my audio to work. But, Rick, I wanted to let you know I mailed off your guppy grass today. Should be there Thursday, June the 1st. Husband letting me know where he's at. Video confirmed. Thank you. Priscilla says, I want to say hi. Can't stay too long. Taking our 94-year-old grandpa out to dinner. That is so precious, Priscilla. That should be fun. Yes, it should. Make every effort to make it fun. That is precious. April subbed Dave Z's Fish Room. Hello, Dave Z. You won't be sorry. I don't know who he's talking to. Hey, Susan, it's been a while. Get some angels from Mike. Yep, I plan to get some from Michael. Did you change your name? I just subbed to you, okay? Dave Z's Fish Room. Check him out and sub him. He doesn't have any content right now, but he does subscribe to several of our Fish Fam members. Yeah, I've already talked to Mike. I won a couple of his angels. But I have to get the tank set up first and get it cycled. Let's see. Priscilla says tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, the All Girl Fish Fam will be live, hosted by Priscilla. I won't make it because I'll be at church, but you all have a wonderful time. Pass it around, share it, and participate, and making it a wonderful evening and a great success. Hello, Dwayne. Good to have you in the house tonight. Of course, Rick says, thank you so much, Susan. I'll put this one directly in the tank this time. Last batch from eBay, it smelled horrible. And 2, I left it outside in water for too long. Well, I forgot to add some fertilizer to it. It's not going to need it because as soon as it hits your tank, and if your tank has any nitrates in it, it'll start absorbing the nitrates. It may melt away a little bit, but don't take it out of the tank. Even if it becomes a string, it will grow back. Also, you'll find a few little 1-inch pieces of hornswort in there, and I'm sorry, there is duckweed also in it, but I did try to fish out all of the snails because I know you're not ready for the snails right now. Let's see, I sent it to Facebook. Okay. It's his birthday party time. Wonderful, Priscilla. Have a wonderful time with your grandpa. That is so precious. Life is too short to not enjoy every moment with all of our loved ones. Amon's in the house. Hello, Susan, and all my lovely fish keepers. Okay, Amon, I think I sent your sticker out today. And someone else's. Y'all forgive me. Yep. Amon, I sent yours out today. And Aqua Apprentice. If Aqua Apprentice is in the house. I'm bad about sending out emails. I'll catch up maybe tomorrow morning. Rick says, no worries. I'll take the duckweed too. That's hitchhiking. Wonderful. Amon says, oh, thank you, Susan. I very much appreciate you and all you do. Thank you. And he's saying hello. Okay. All right. I'm going to chit-chat for a little bit. Mods can handle the chat. If there's any questions, repeat them or answer them to the best of your ability. And I'll come back to the chat. First of all, why do I keep fish? I started keeping fish again as an adult because as a child, I've always been a nature person. I had fish when I was a child. I've had lots of dogs, lots of kitty cats. I've had gerbils. I've had lizards. I've rescued wild birds. I had a pet wild pigeon one time, and I named him Ulysses. I must have been studying Ulysses S. Grant in school or something. His sister Ursula died. She didn't make it. She must have had some internal injuries. And Ursula would ride on my shoulder when I even cut grass with the lawnmower. It was kind of fun. But I keep fish because it's part of my nature. I don't live by zodiacs or anything, but my birth zodiac is Aquarius. And as a child, I've always loved the water. Mom says I almost drowned at the age of 4 when I jumped in behind my dad. And, of course, went all the way down to the bottom. And Daddy came in and rescued me and brought me up. And I was spitting water. But I was ready to go right back into it. It didn't scare me. It scared my parents, but it didn't scare me. So water has a calming effect on me. And fish, whether it's guppies, zebra danios, angelfish, catfish. I haven't had cichlids in my life. I've had black skirted tetras, of course my neon tetras. I've had all kinds of guppies. I've had mollies before. I've had platies and swordtails. And I just enjoy fish. And I love the live bearers more than the egg layers because I didn't understand egg layers that much. But since I've had Corydoras the last couple years, I've come to be more fascinated with egg layers because they breed so freely and naturally, and they must be happy in the environment that I've created for them in order for them to spawn. They spawn sometimes several times a month, and I don't harvest their eggs. I allow nature to have its way. Most of the time, the snails eat them, but and some of the fish find the eggs and peck at them and eat them, but one or two will hatch out, from time to time. And so my Corydoras pretty much reproduce on a very minimal base that allows me to continue to keep them and enjoy them without running out of aquarium space for them. They're wonderful to watch in the morning, swimming, you know, in schools across the front of the glass, mid-water, sometimes up towards the top and down towards the bottom. And last year I was diagnosed with some high blood pressure issues, and so watching the aquarium, the benefits of aquariums, has been beneficial to my life, and it's helped bring my blood pressure down. When my life gets stressful, I come into my office here and I just melt. And my husband knows I stay hours in here. And especially since I've become a YouTuber, I got started watching Corey on Aquarium Co-op, and I believe I found his channel through Facebook. I was doing a search, and somebody either shared his video on, I think, a group called Guppy Fanatics, and I started watching some of his videos, and I fell in love with the hobby all over again, even though I was already keeping fish. And then I began to see people like Lamont on his channel, and then he had Bob on there, and I'm like, who is Bob? I see Bob, and he talks like he's a friend of Bob, so I gotta go look up, and he supported his channel and boosted him, and so I checked out Bob at SLC Aquatics and started watching Bob and getting involved in the fish fam, and that's the first time I think I caught live streams. I didn't even know what a live chat and a live stream was. And so I started my channel the 1st of January, January the 7th of this year. And I started with just uploading my introduction video and uploading, I guess, a short little tour of some of the fish tanks that I had up here, and I've gone through a big change up here. I used to have my 20 gallons up here, and on this counter over here used to be my 20 gallons, and then I didn't have this table behind me. And so why do you all keep fish? I'm sure there's different reasons why we all keep fish. And after I get through talking through that, maybe I'll begin to tell you all some of my future plans. Everybody's saying hello to Jimmy H. Still saying hi. Rob Hicks says, I like what you're doing, and I was watching them myself and hope it helps you, Mr. Science Geek. Oh, I've got to go back. Everybody's checking out each other's channel. Amon says, yes, Susan, I respect your love for the Corys. I love watching them as well. When I saw that they were spawning I think I bought 3 the first time. And the first time my Corys were spawning, of course, I got on the internet and I started reading up on the peppered Corydoras and their habitats and spawning and everything, and found out that it's better to keep at least 2 males to 1 female ratio. And so I wanted to keep the line from being inbred too much. So I went to a different fish store and I picked up 2 males, because I believe I had 2 females and a male at the time. And so I split the females up. I put 1 in each tank, and I left. How did I do that? I started out with 3. I had 2 females and 1 male. So I took one of the females out and put her in the other tank. One of the males that I bought 2 males at a pet store, different from the first one, and I added 1 male into the trio to make a trio in the first tank, and then as I got money, I went and got another male, and I was even telling the guy at the fish store how to sex them. Tank's in the house. Hello, Dank. Rob says, when I started watching Corey's videos, Bob was the lurker in the background, and I wondered who is that guy? LOL. Rob, I said the same thing, like, who's Bob? Huber's Aquatics. Hey, Susan. Hello, Huber. How you doing tonight? Nisi says, fish or pets in general equals therapy. Someday I'll go into the reasons why, but it's still too soon. Okay, Nisi. We're here to support you, and when you're ready, of course. I have not been medically diagnosed with depression, but I know personally I do go through depression, and it's not. Oh, it can be pretty rough sometimes to where you don't care. And I agree with Nisi that pets in general, fish, pets, snakes, lizards, whatever kind of a person you are, they're therapy. They're also great social tools. They teach people of all ages, even from children up, the responsibility, and I believe it's a God-given responsibility that we have to protect life and protect the species that are upon this world, um, and especially things that are becoming extinct, to like a lot of the conservatives, the environmental conservatives have taken a hold of, and being, in research and being activist. Simply Betta's in the house. Hello, Simply Betta. I love your channel, sweetheart. April said, I started keeping fish to have a hobby with my grandson. Well, then I just sort of got MTS. Awesome, April. Yep, that's what happened. I started with 2 20-gallon tanks for myself. Then my grandson started getting into it, and my son-in-law is the culprit. He is the blame for all of my MTS, because all of the 5 gallons, except for one, came from him. The sump that's not hooked up to anything, the lights, the filters, the thermometer, the heaters, the pumps. Oh, I have so many supplies. I have books. And then for Mother's Day weekend, he brought me a stack of aquarium magazines, freshwater and tropical and reef and saltwater magazines, which I'm going to get into reading and bringing some articles from it, and sharing that information with you all. Yeah, kind of like a school teacher thing for a little while. I'll be doing kind of like some series on some subjects that I read out of the magazines, because I believe they date back as far as 1992, but there's good information in there, and some of it hasn't changed, and some of it we have forgotten, and we need to revive it. We need to bring it back into our knowledge. Just like Corey and them, who went and visited some of the older fish aquarium guys that collect everything. Huber's asking how we doing. We're doing good, thanks. Hope you're doing good. Susan, how do you sex your Cory cats? Well, I've only had peppered Corydoras. So, of course, as they mature, the female's belly becomes heavier and thicker, and the female does outgrow the male. But even in a juvenile state, I've been able to sex them by their dorsal fin, and this is not a proven, way of sexing them. But I haven't, been. It has not failed me. The male has a very high, pointy, um, a pointy dorsal fin on his back, where the female's has more of a rounded, and it's not quite as high as the male's. I probably need to draw a picture. I'm not good at this. And of course, the female's body. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me see what's information is at the top. Okay. Let me get it over here. All right. The male's dorsal fin is more pointed and narrow. And of course, his belly is not as fat as the female's. And then her dorsal fin, boy, this is hard. Y'all look at it. And if y'all agree, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. Okay, let's see. Angelo's in the house. Hello, Angelo. How you doing, Angelo? I just gave you mod power. I gave you the power of the wrench, Angelo. Mr. Science Geek says to Rob Hicks, Aquariums, I sent you a message on Facebook. Don't want to fill Susan's live stream chat with my raw curiosity and get her off topic. Ha ha. Yeah, I'm easy distracted too, Rick. Dave Z's Fish Room. It's a good out for getting the stress and relaxing and getting your thoughts together. Yes, it is. The hobby is very therapeutic in different ways. Chris says, hey to Angelo. Mr. Science Geek says, amen, Susan. Genesis 1 and 26. Yes. He gonna preach now. April Shaw says, Dave Z's Fish Room. Simply Better. What is MTS? Simply Better. MTS to us fish fam is multiple tank syndrome. And if we're talking snails, it's the Malaysian trumpet snail. But when we're talking about tanks, it's multiple tank syndrome, which means by the time you get one, you want another one. By the time you have two, you want another one, or need another one because you have fry, you need a grow out tank, so you have another one, etc., etc. Okay, Simply Better, multiple tank syndrome. And my chat just jumped. Okay. Simply Better says, oh snap, I'd test positive. Nisi says, April, MTS is a wonderful thing to have. I started with a 10-gallon knowing I'd buy a bigger tank to ease the mister into my hobby. Then came the 55. Then came the 3-gallon. Now for the 100+ someday. Awesome, Nisi. And I love looking at your goldies. April says, you go girl, Nisi. Mr. Science Geek says, going well. Enjoying a chill night at Angelo's Fish Tanks, editing a video on the side. All right, Angelo. Hi there, Nisi. That's not MTS. You just like tanks. Amon says, okay, that makes perfect sense now. I'm about to go looking at mine. Thank you so much, Susan. All right, Amon, let me know what you've got, you know. I'd like to know. I'd like to know if it works out. Sherry says, I started the same way, except I started with terrariums and got tadpoles to raise. Oh, Sherry. I had tadpoles when I was little, but I can't remember what happened to them. I think Mom made me put them back out in the creek and release them. When looking for items for terrariums and how to raise tadpoles, I found Corey's videos. He brought me back into the fish game. It's all Corey's fault. Yes, it is. Good picks at Susan for SLC Aquatics. Where? Good pick. Let's see. April, I'm slow. Angelo says, I'm good, Susan. Rob says, my 17-year-old daughter is sending me pictures of trucks she wants to buy after she gets her road test on through Thursday. How did she get that old? I know, Rob. Time flies so fast, and it's hard to believe that they grow up. Down the wormhole. Hey, Dee. Everybody, welcome Down the Wormhole. If y'all haven't checked out her channel, check out her channel. Subscribe, and everybody else that's in the room here, Simply Betta, some Sherry Sweeney. If y'all don't know them, check them out and subscribe to them, and let's support one another in the fish hobby, because that's what Fish Fam does. We support one another. Angelo, thank you so much for the blue name. The blue name. Angelo, I don't know what that means. Oh, the wrench. That's the mod power. You can help supervise if we get any trolls or anything. Boy, I'm slow. I forget that fast. Kim Seth says, wouldn't it be awesome if there was an all-in-one sponge filter heater slow flow aeration device? Let me get that right. All-in-one sponge filter with a heater and slow flow aeration device. That would be awesome for certain applications, and I believe you can DIY it. I really do. Are you up for it? Are you going to create one? Are you the inventor? Nisi says, Rob, I know what you mean. My son just went off to college with my better half yesterday. Wow. Congratulations. Simply Betta says, Susan, thanks for the sexing Corey's tip. Does this apply to other Cory species too? I don't know, because I've not kept the albinos or the green Corydoras. But if you hang in there, I'll check it out. Well, that wasn't a good article. Planet catfish. All right. Body, generally females grow to a larger size than males. The female's body, when it's in good condition, are plumper than the male's. When viewed from above, the widest point of a female's body is at a point level with or slightly to the rear of the ventral fin spines. In males, the widest point is level with or slightly behind the pectoral fin spines. So that would be a little extra study there, just trial and error. The fins, the ventral fins of the male tends to be more elongate and pointed, and that's true. Whereas the females are fan-shaped and rounded, and that is also true because when they're spawning, she puts her eggs in her ventricle uh, fins, and they're more fan-shaped. The males are more of a triangle shape. That's true. But you have to wait for them to mature. Color, although color is not a dimorphic feature in all species, there are a number of species where color is the major difference. And this is mainly within the so-called elegans group and some members of the genus Scleromystax, the S. barbatus, and the S. cronei. Secondary dimorphism, there are a small number of species that have a permanent secondary dimorphic feature. This is in the form of cheek bristles, and that's the barbatus, the cronei, the C11 112, the C113, the C. jeffroy, and the C. macropterus. Macropterus. Males of the so-called curved and saddle-snouted species also display seasonal secondary dimorphism in the form of extended growths of odontodes on the pectoral fin spines. Although these are evident in both sexes to a greater or lesser degree, and it is during the breeding season that the males become extended and bushy. So go to planetcatfish.com, and that will help you sex your Corydoras of different species. Back to the chat. Christian is in the house. Hello, Christian. Welcome. Wow. Down the wormhole says thanks. Did I go back too far? Rob, there's a tip. First car is cheap and reliable when you buy a used police car. My son's first car was an old trooper rig, 2003 Ford Expedition. Love that thing, Nisi says. Big J says, getting kids to sleep. All right, Big J. Be good daddy and put them kids to sleep. Don't conk them out, though. Oh. Jeff's tanks anyway. Hi, Susan and everyone. Hello, Jeff. Okay, Mr. Science Geek says, I think that could be DIY'd as well. Just watch Joey's videos on an inline heater mixed with a DIY sponge filter. I think that would be close. Yeah, and then on the end of the, boy, I don't know how to get that aeration diffuser in there. Rob says, Nisi, she's looking at a $10,000 car, and I think was $5,000 saved. Wow. Daddy, give her some good advice there. April Shaw, that's not bad for savings, Rob. Down the wormhole, just subbed you, April. Always fun to find more channels. Yes, it is. And all girls, fish fam, unite. And check out Priscilla MK tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Oh, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I believe. Tomorrow night, those that can. Send your emails to her so she can send you the link to the Google Hangout. Big J says, I got to replace the crankshaft sensor on my car tomorrow. Easy fix and glad I know so much about cars. Yes, Jason. When you know, the more you know, the more money you can save yourself. And I thank God for YouTube videos that show you how to take care of certain things if you don't know already. Nisi says, Rob, that's awesome. We loaned him the money for his first car. He paid us back with interest. I'm evil. At least she saved the money. Very responsible for her. And I would say, never mind. If you can, double what they say. If they say $5,000, throw in $5,000, and she's got her $10,000 car. Rob Hicks Aquariums. Yeah, well, Mom and Dada pay for everything, and she hogs her money. I think she is doing pretty good for a 17-year-old these days. Yes, Rob, that is an excellent daughter. I would give her kudos for the good work of saving her money. Oh, my chat box just jumped again. Went too far. And Nisi said, hashtag parenting done right. Simply Better says, oh geez, I need to go check out Planet Catfish. That's good info. Thank you. I always thought it was like impossible to tell Corey's apart. Excuse me while I do judge Corey chubbiness ratios. Thank you, Nisi, for the link. Maybe she'll let me teach her how to 4x4 it. V-Stag, hi, I'm traveling but listening, Fish Fam. All right, V-Stag, be careful, pay attention. Safe travels, yes, most definitely. And I hope that your son's doing better. Kismet said, okay, transmission received. Thanks, Susan and Mr. Science Geek. Yes, sir, Mr. Kimseth, or Angelo, hi there, V-Stag, travel safe. Nisi says, you know you're having a Monday after a 5-day weekend when you stab your thumb with a staple. Oh, no. And that hurts, and it takes forever to heal. Put some alcohol on it and some love, Neosporin. Yes, that ouches. I remember that day. Whew. Down the wormhole. Hey, Mr. Science Geek, feeding the piranhas tonight for you, LOL. Yes, y'all need to check out Down the Wormhole's channel and watch the her piranhas that are her husband's piranhas. I'm checking my messages. But anyway, if you will follow me on Facebook, I am attempting to open my Amazon store, and right now it has fish food and fish supplies items on it, but I'm going to expand it with electronics and household and garden and hardware items. So if you all shop at Amazon, I would appreciate you all supporting me, and as my channel grows, and spread the word, share my link. It is on my Facebook group, SLC Aquatics group, and Nisi, if you can find that link. And I have passed my 400 subs thanks to you guys. Thank you so much. thank you for the love. Thank you for sharing my channel and supporting me. I also am learning more and more as I follow people like Bob and at Steamfight Aquatics, Corey at Aquarium Co-op, Lucas at LR Brett's, and I don't want to forget Rachel O'Leary and Lup Diesel and Michael's Fish Room. And there's so many out there. Forgive me if I didn't call your name. Jeremy at Sergeant Tanks. I know I was going to miss somebody, but I'm ever learning. And it's hard to balance life and YouTube sometimes. And you all have been really, really busy the last 2 weeks uploading your videos, and that's good, and live streaming, that's good. Follow some of Corey's advice and make sure your videos are at least 10 minutes long, and schedule your video uploads on the same day if you can, every week. Don't upload 10 to 15 videos on the same day. Space them out. You can schedule them where you can upload them private and schedule them to post public. Like you could put out, one on Wednesday, one on Friday, one on Sunday. And if you do live streams, space your live streams out. Some of your live streams, you don't want to make them public. You just want to make them live. And so you can, and then monetize your videos with ads. Go through that process if you want to earn money. I haven't started earning money yet, but when I reach $100, then you start getting paid. And in your live chats, when you get 1,000 subscribers, you can start getting super chats. And I'm rooting for Jeremy. If you all know Sergeant Tank, he's at 960 something. He's getting really close to that 1,000 subscribers. So help him out by sharing his channel and sharing it on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and other social media and word of mouth, and help him get that 1,000, because he said at 1,000 subs he's going to put a crawfish on each ear. I don't know how long he has to wear it, but anyway, he's also doing some giveaways right now, so watch some of his videos. And I got sidetracked, Mr. Science Geek, from what I was getting ready to say. If you haven't seen my video, I put out a short 56-second video that when I reach 500 subs, I'm going to release a contest video. And at the beginning of that video, it's going to have 5 clues. And within the video, there's going to be 5 hidden treasures. And the first person who comments the timestamp and the item of all 5 treasures in that video will receive a gift from me. And I'm going to go ahead and give you all, it's going to be a gift. It's an aquarium decoration, but there's going to be some other things inside that box as well. So I'm going to try to zoom in here. And I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up or not. Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. It's too blurry. But it's right in the middle of the aquarium. And it says SLC Aquatics. It's in the tank, or I would show it to you. Let me see. It's not in that tank. Let me find it.
This is his third water change, so he's kind of chilling right now. And I'm gonna wait and see
Because
how
I did
aggressive
put it
he
in
is
my
with these guppies, because I can risk
video that
them,
I uploaded Friday.
but I don't want to risk my tetras or my autosynchros.
Or yesterday. I did one yesterday.
I got a female drop swimming up and
Huh.
down the back. Happy
There it
Memorial
is.
Day, everybody.
Can you see it?
Happy Memorial Day, everyone.
There it
Today
is.
has turned into a
Isn't
water
that
change
cute?
Wednesday for me on this
So the winner
Monday.
of that contest for my
So,
500 subs will receive a gift of this SLC
Chad
Aquatics
did a
aquarium
50% water
decoration
change in this
and
aquarium.
some
It's a
other little
10
goodies that's
gallon.
going to be in
I
the
have
bag
6
or in the
juvenile
box.
male
Okay?
guppies and a beautiful veil tail.
So I thought I'd share that with you guys. So I will release it sometime in June or July whenever I turn over 500 plus subscriptions. And so I'm building it right now. Hello, Abby. Good to see you in the house, baby. Hope you're having a good day. Racing's in the house too. Hello, Racing. Rod. Anakin's in the house. Finally made it to one of your streams. Yay, Anakin. Thank you for coming in here, you guys. I was just showing everybody the prize, the main prize of my 500 sub contest video. And if you haven't seen it, it is in my video list, so check it out. It's 56 seconds long, and I'm underwater with bubbles. Let me see. If I don't win, I'll happily trade my everlasting love and appreciation for you, or for it. Thank you, Nisi. I do plan to order more as my funds build up. Nisi says she wants that decoration. Dean says 500 subs contest. Woohoo! Well, I haven't got 500 subs yet, but when I do get the 500 subs, I will be releasing a video with those 5 treasures in it. And I'm going to make it fun. It took me 4 years to get my first $100. Haven't been paid out since then. Oh, well, there's hope, Mr. Science Geek, for it to happen again. Y'all check out Mr. Science Geek's channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share his channel on social media. Tell people about it. Build him up and watch his videos. If you don't watch the videos, we don't make any money because the ads that are in there. Rob says I have 26 cents. Right now I have $2.04. Angelo says crayfish earrings should be awesome, shouldn't it, Susan? It's awesome, but I'm glad it's him and not me. Angelo says, wait, what? That decoration's awesome, Susan. Thanks, Angelo. Right now it is for U.S. citizens only, but I will be checking out. I believe it's $9.50 to mail a box to Canada, you know, to ship it. That's shipping charges. So just look for the video and the rules. The rules may open up to everyone. Okay? Hello, John Michael. John Michael. John Michael. Check out John Michael's channel, you all. He's a very young man who loves nature. He has a variety of videos. He has some goldfish and other, I think, zebra danios, honey. And check out his channels. And he just released his turtles back into the wild. That was so awesome. I'm trying to catch up with chat, you all. Rob Hicks says, everyone do a shout out video for Susan to help her get that 500. Thanks, Rob. I love you guys. And, you know, even though certain of us want to build our channel for different reasons, I started YouTube mainly because I wanted to share my hobby and to share what experiences I've had and what knowledge I do have, and I wanted to learn more knowledge as I went, and I am. You know, it's every day you learn something new, and that's great. Life is that way. And thank you, Susan, for the shout out. I'm not here to make the big bucks. I enjoy making the videos and having a reason to make the videos. The fish, the money is icing on the cake. Yes, and that's what I was getting ready to say. I'm not here to make the big bucks, but I do want the channel to help me be self-supportive in the hobby, because in the hobby we've been talking about on some of the live streams about taking it out into the community. You know, Bob's doing the tanks for teachers, and I think soon he's going to be doing the tanks for first responders. And I brought up the subject of the other stream. I can't remember which one it was, but we were talking about the benefits of the hobby, and we were talking about, you know, nursing homes and schools and doctors' offices, and it was proven there was a test done in a dentist's office that the patient who watched the aquarium in the waiting room before they went to see the doctor, every one of them took less Novocaine or less medication because it de-stressed them. So it's been proven. And I read an article about if you can't set up a physical aquarium, most places have televisions and DVDs. Film your tank. Film a couple hours of your aquarium. Burn it to a DVD, and then set the DVD up at a nursing home or in a doctor's office, and just let the patients watch the aquarium. I mean, let's take it out into the community, not only to build up the hobby, but to help these species survive. You know, a lot of natural environments being taken away. It's being polluted. It's being overfished some places. If I win, I'll pay the shipping for the gift. Rob Hicks. Okay. Y'all, you know I love you guys. So I'm probably going to lift the U.S. only competition on this. Rob's in Black Forest. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just want to. Who knows? By then, I might not need any financial help, you guys. Rob Hicks says, Mr. Science Geek, 1 minute here. You've got cake. I want cake. Who's got cake? Not here. Blah blah blah. The money is icing on the cake. Okay, you all. Christians saying hi to Angelo's fish tanks. And back and forth they're saying hi. Mr. Science Geek says, I want cake too. And he says, I want some lemon cake. Angelo says, wait, what? Who said cake? I want some ice cream cake, Abby says. But anyway, John Michael says, that's a good idea, Susan. Thank you, John Michael. Nisi, who said flourless chocolate cake? Question mark. And Mr. Science Geek says, that's a great idea. Filming my tanks. Even better give them a monitor with a live stream connection to one of my tanks. See? The limit. Take the limit off. The sky's the limit. Great ideas, great minds think alike. Aman says, all this talk about cake. Oh. Rob says, Susan, I watch saltwater tanks on my bedroom TV all the time. Isn't that awesome? But you don't have a saltwater tank in your house, though, do you? Yeah, it's all fresh water. Sherry says, we don't have the lottery. We don't either here in Alabama. Angelo, so who has cake? Rumor 2, hello, ladies and gent. This is not an all-girls stream. Rubu 2, say hi to the gents as well. Rob says, I want to get Corey to stop Bob on the Pie of the Month Club. Abby, I can't pay for shipping. I entered a contest to win a free gecko, but with shipping was like $50 unless my dad can get it. But I don't think I could win. There is 7K other people that entered. Oh, okay, Abby, I understand. It's not going to be $50 to send it to you. And I'm not asking it. If you volunteer it, you volunteer it, but I'm not asking for it. Nisi says, I need to get on the road. We'll be listening, though. You know, I was going to quit at 7:30, sweetheart. I'll catch you all on. I'm going to do a all-girls Fish Fam live stream Friday morning, June the 2nd at, well, Friday afternoon at 1 p.m. So those of you in other countries that say my late night streams, it makes it 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. If I do a 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it should be 6:30 or 7:30 in the evening your time. So I'm hoping to catch some of the other ladies like Karen, D, oh boy, I'm blank. April, I'm going to get you in the live stream. But anyway, I'll be doing one Friday. I haven't set the event up yet, but I will on Google's Hangout. The all-girls Fish Fam. And then Priscilla MK will be doing one tomorrow night, Wednesday night, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So join the girls for their live streams. Thank you, Nisi, for helping me out. Rob at Racing's Natural Aquarium. See y'all. Thanks for the stream. Even I came late to the party. That's all right. You can review it at any time. Abby says, I know, but if I were to win something, I feel like I would have to pay because I would feel bad because I like giving back. You like giving back, and there'll be an opportunity for you to give back. Give back in your videos when you can. That's funny, Susan, April said. No, it's not. 1 p.m. Eastern, Central. 2 p.m. Eastern, Abby. April says night racing. Abby says bye racing. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your love and your support. We'll see you again soon. Don't forget to click like. This is Susan at SLC. That's a good one. I should include that as a blooper. Susan for SLC Aquatics, signing off for now. Fish on, fish family. I love you.